Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 74 of the non-league to legend save. We're with Arsenal, and it's been another one of those starts to the season. It's really frustrating more than anything. It really is. We left when we lost 2-1 to Chelsea away from home. I mean, they're probably joint second best team in the league with Man City. Man United being the best team in the league by a million miles. We then played Liverpool. We just battered them for 90 minutes. Absolutely battered them. We had 2 goals disallowed, I believe. I think they had 1 goal disallowed, to be fair. But we battered them and we just couldn't break the deadlock. It was a really frustrating game. We then went away to West Ham and completely battered them. They scored. They had 2 highlights. One highlight was a classic League One long ball, um, and they crossed it and hit the post. The other one was Dembele. He. It was just so frustrating the way they done it. They had 2 shots the whole game, but then they always seemed to sort of create enough chances to keep the scoreline close. Whereas us, we have 40 chances per game and we put 2 away. But they have 2 chances a game and put 1 away. Like, just something doesn't add up somewhere. It's getting really, really frustrating. But we've had our Champions League group draw, and it's probably the only bit of luck we've actually had. A relatively easy group. Sporting, Red Bull Salzburg, and Anderlecht in our group. So the 2 games we're going to bring you today are the Man City home game. I am not confident at all about that, and the FC Red Bull Salzburg home game in the Champions League. So let's go on and let's get into this Man City game. Okay, this is how we line up. Morale has improved slightly. The team is in just a bit of a mess, as you can probably see a little bit here. Um, Andre Anderson disappeared from training because he was spotted in a nightclub. Same with our new signing, Andre, the centre half. Everyone just wants out because because we can't win the Champions League this season. Like, give us a chance to get up to scratch. It's really, really frustrating. The one thing that I have done for Arsenal is completely sorted out their money problems. I mean, when we joined, we were like 70 million in debt. We were having a horrible time. And probably just because I haven't been able to find the players to bring in, the money situation is good. Whereas normally I would find the players, no problem, bring them in, get instant success, win Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues and all of that instantly, and everything would be going well. But it's just not. Goalkeepers unhappy. Everyone's unhappy. Everyone, absolutely everyone. Adrian Thompson running out of contract. He won't sign a new one because he's unhappy. It's just an absolute nightmare, and I'm kind of not enjoying it anymore. Really, probably hence the lack of uploads, mainly because of the pre-season and the time it took to do it, and I just haven't really got a lot of spare time in my life. Um, but yeah, it's just a shame that I'm not enjoying this one too much. But it's not too late for it to be turned around. You know, if as long as we're keeping the pressure on this season, and just within touching distance of the title and get to the latter stages of the Champions League, and I'll be happy. But last season wasn't good, and I haven't strengthened a lot, and it hasn't looked like a great start to the season, but it could improve. So this is how we line up. We've got Lafont in goal. Claudio comes in because Ollie Kersey is carrying a knock. Dubois, Anderson, Parker, Gomez, Bagunovic, Collins, Alfie McGee, who was different class against West Ham. I mean different class as well. He was brilliant. Adrian Thompson and Burak Selik up top. Couple of injuries and knocks. I mean we haven't got a massive amount of strength in depth. But yeah, that's the team we go with. And if Man City beat us, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy at all if they beat us. I'm really, really not. Don't get me wrong, they're a class side. They just buy class upon class every single season. I wish we had the ability to do that, but we don't. And yeah, we have to settle for our position in the table and where we lie in the scheme of things, really. And it's a hard pill to swallow. First highlight of the game, 8 minutes in. But I am expecting to beat Man City today. I really am. Home advantage. We should be beating everyone at home. And I can guarantee, I mean, it's probably a stupid thing to give you a guarantee, but I bet that chances wise and everything, we absolutely dominate. I bet we do. But they'll have minimum chances and they will take a lot more chances than we do. Highlight for Man City. Always dangerous when they come forward, but we've nicked it. Bagunovic plays it forward to Selic, who's going to run at this Man City backline, and it's opened up for him. Go on, son, finish. Come on, that's a great goal. That's the Selic that we saw last season, and people like him really are just pushing us to that next level where we shouldn't really be. I took over an Arsenal team that was poor, to be honest. Thompson was the only shining light in it, and he was grabbing all the goals. And now, to be honest, he's a little bit wasted as an inside forward on that left-hand side. But we want to keep him in the team, and to be honest, I think he'll probably end up going on a free transfer at the end of the year, which is a real shame. But you never know. If we win the Premier League or win the Champions League, maybe he'll be happy enough to sign a contract. Who knows? Another highlight here. Selic picks up the ball, knocks it back to Collins, who's improved immensely. Selic again, great touch, and dribbles through that Man City defence as if they're not there again. Highlight, 22 minutes in. Andre Anderson gets up, wins his header well, as does Bagunovic, but Man City pick up the ball. Pereira plays the ball inside, well won by Claudio, but still Man City have possession. It's a loose ball, and Bagunovic finds Selic. Now he's running at this Man City backline. He's all alone again, but highlight for Man City. Oh, I thought we were going to nick that and go on the break again there. But you can see already by the chances that they'll probably get one chance and score it. It seems to be what happens. We've had 9 shots, 4 on target. They've had 2 shots, 1 on target. Possession, we're edging just. But yeah, we always seem to dominate, but I don't know. Maybe something's not quite right with the tactic. Oh my God, that was woeful pass. But yeah, I fully expect Man City to get back into this anyway before we go 2 up. Oh, that's poor. But 3 points against Man City today, and we're laughing here. It would really just get us back into the run and make up for that loss against Chelsea. Gomez slips it forward to Thompson. He finds the cross. McGee, far post, hits the post or the bar or both. God knows. Is this going to turn into a Man City attack? The Brazilian plays it forward. Parker gets rid. Collins tackles. This is not going to be our attack. You can tell because of how. Oh, I don't know. Thompson. Oh, he got good connection on it. I knew that original attack wasn't going to be the original attack because it was too far up the pitch. So I thought Man City were going to counter, but they didn't. That's good from Gomez. It's all Arsenal so far. This is the point here where we need to go and grab a second, just to really put our stamp on the game. And Selic gets his chance, but decent save from the keeper. And we've got a corner 20 seconds before half time. Alfie McGee kicks it against the defender, and that'll probably be it now, I should imagine. Okay, half time, 1-0. I don't want to say total domination, but we're definitely the better team here. Tell them to do it for the fans. Yeah, why not? Who cares? Let's get out there second half, and if we don't stretch this lead out to 2, I think that we could be in trouble. First highlight of the half, 2 minutes in. Parker wins his header, finds Collins, who plays a very sloppy ball. This potentially gives Man City a chance to come forward. And here they go. The fullback has just been sold into absolute nonsense. Claudio plays the ball forward. Selic, McGee. What will he do? Finds Bagunovic. He plays a nothing ball forward. Collins, one more sloppy pass out of you, son, and you're off. Because I can't be poking up with that at this level. Good touch from Selic. Go on and beat your man. Go on, finish. Different class. See, so for me, so far from looking at this, the difference has been Selic. So maybe we're just playing an average formation, even though the formation is good defensively. Maybe it's not that good going forward. We're creating the chances, but look, Selic. I mean, anyone else but a world-class player would not have done that. He's been the absolute difference here. Another highlight early on in the second half. Dubois pings one out to McGee. McGee inside the Selic. Look at him. Just go and do your thing. Look at him. I think that we have randomly stumbled upon probably the best striker in the game. Um, maybe bar that Muay Thai, whatever his name is, at Manchester United, who is different class. But he looks like a really good player playing in a really good system, whereas Burak Selic looks like a better player playing in a not so good system. But Parker gets the ball in, and that's cherries for the goalkeeper. Is this highlight going to carry on? Garcia gets rid. Bogunovic wins the header though. McGee does well. And this is going to be a Man City attack. Ball over the top. It's all very, very easy. And there it is. 2-1. So they go from a team that don't look like they've got a sniff at all, to having a half chance and being back in the game, which is frustrating. 4 shots, 2 on target, 1 goal. That's what I'm talking about. 16 shots, 7 on target, 2 goals. The math doesn't quite add up. It really doesn't. And if Man City get anything out of this game, I will be beyond disappointed. And to be honest, if a top job comes up somewhere, I might have to jump ship. Just something's not sitting right with me with this Arsenal team. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. I haven't played this save for probably about a week, to be honest. It's not that I've lost love for it. I'm working a hell of a lot as well, and I don't know. I haven't quite got the. All I seem to have to do is time to record. Selic shoots and that's straight at the goalkeeper. So I haven't got that time to go and find these players and sit and tinker with the tactics that I really wish I did have time for, but I just haven't. Which is probably why you've seen a few more FIFA videos from me, because that is literally just plug and play. You turn on, you play, and you're done. And to be honest, I'm enjoying it tenfold more than I'm enjoying this. But it could all change. I just need the fortunes to change. But we're coming forward here. Bogunovic crosses Selic and he headers off the bar. And I feel that was a big chance for us there. We're going to make a change. 70 minutes gone. Alfie McGee's going to have to come off the pitch. Looks a little bit tired. And yeah, I think Brian Collins, he's a few wayward passes. He's going to come off the pitch. And possibly Rene Dubois, with about 10 minutes to go ish, will be coming off the pitch. Before he does, we're just going to tell the boys to concentrate, and then we're going to get Rene Dubois off the pitch. Andre comes on. Don't know why I'm bringing him on. He hasn't been turning up for training. He's been spotted out in nightclubs, just the same as our captain. And yeah, I just don't know what's happening with the club. I've never known anything like it before. Um, and it said something about, oh, he's happy to play for the club now again. Well, I should hope so. He signed about 3 weeks ago. He's on silly money. It's unlucky there. Good strike from Bogunovic. We need to hold on to this lead, though. Really need to hold on. 4 minutes at a time. We've played 3 of those, and hopefully this is it. I don't care how we win, as long as we just get the 3 points. That is all that matters. Gomez into Bogunovic. Finds Pastor, finds Selic, he'll shoot, it's blocked. Bogunovic, this has got to be it. That's it. Take it into the corner. That's professional. It's the first thing I've seen them do that almost makes sense. Not a great deal of shots on target compared to our shots, but again, we'd limit them. They had 3 shots on target. They scored a third of them. We had 9 shots on target. We scored 2. That's a little bit better. We have been having this kind of thing, and we're just nicking a goal. but that was better. I felt on the reflection of looking at the highlights, etc. I thought we were, we looked the better side and we deserved the 3 points there. I really, really did. So the table after 4 games, we're sitting sixth with 7 points. That doesn't bother me at all. It only keeps us 2 points adrift. Everyone bar Liverpool has lost a game, so it's it's not bad. It's salvageable. I think I'm just getting a little bit frustrated through games that I don't think we should be losing. And we've conceded 4 and 4. That's very unlike us. Admittedly, we've played Chelsea, Man City, and Liverpool in 3 of our 4 games. Um, so I don't know. Maybe that's just it. It's a tough start, but only scored 5, which has been frustrating. But next up, we've got the Champions League group stage opener against Red Bull, and let's get straight into that game. Okay, they must think we've got something about us here. Look, we've got the Champions League odds here. Man United clear 6-1 favourites. They are the best team on the game, even though Paris Saint-Germain have pipped them to the Champions League. I think possibly the last 3 years. Man United won it last year. But I mean, we're up there with your Bayerns, Real Madrid 10-1. We're 11-1. So we're above your Chelseas, we're above your Man Cities, we're above your Liverpools. So maybe we are just getting a little bit better, but we've got some money in the bank, and if we do need to make some signings, there's always January, there's always next season. But we'll see. We need to see who comes available. Here we go, the Champions League opener against FC Red Bull Salzburg, and we're playing a weakened side or a rotated side. Call it what you will. I don't want to make excuses. With this team, we should be still winning this game comfortably. So we've got Claudio right back, Nigel McCourt comes in at left back, Pierre Lennartz and Andre get a start for us at centre half. Craig Briggs comes in as the deep line playmaker. Miguel Ortiz gets his start. Brian Collins keeps his place. Santiago Londono gets a very rare start for us, even though he is an excellent player. Bob Smith, the youngster, he's been in and out of the squad. He's got a bit of potential. It's gone down a little bit, mainly because he just hasn't been playing. But he gets his start on the left. But Burak Selek keeps his place up top. And pretty much everyone else is on the bench. Bagunovic dropped out. Alfie McGee lacking a bit of fitness. We've got the next Premier League game is Stoke. They're sixth at the minute, and I want to play a full strength side for that and really have a push at this Premier League campaign this year. So let's get on with this game. And to be honest, it might be a little bit naive, but I am expecting total domination and to beat these by maybe 3 or 4. We'll see how it goes, but as long as we just win, we can't be losing any home games in the Champions League. That would just be ridiculous. So let's get right at them. And oh my God, look at the start. And hopefully a couple of these new boys can show what they're all about. Miguel Ortiz wearing the number 10 shirt. He wanted it. He got it. Let's hope he deserves it. All right, 16 minutes in, we got the highlight. Burak Selek clips one into Smith, who shoots, and that's offside. It's not. It's not. Smith gets his first goal for the club, I think. I'm not sure. Certainly first Champions League goal. But Burak Selek, lovely little clip ball. I thought Smith was offside there. That was me that was thinking it was off more so than from the movement of the linesman or ref or anything. But a good start nevertheless. Highlight, 10 minutes before the half-time whistle. Lennartz wins his header. Selleck brings it down, lays one into Collins. Now what can Bob Smith do? He is so small, Bob Smith. It's unreal. Ortiz finds the run of Smith, and Smith again. Bob Smith has gone and got his second goal for the club. Superb. Excellent. And if he even turns into half the player that Alfie McGee has turned into, because Alfie McGee he's world class now, absolute world class. Within a season, he went from 2.5 star to 4 star, and 4 star is world class for us. So superb. And we got 5 minutes before the halftime whistle. It's looking like a par for the course victory. They haven't even had a shot yet. 36% possession. And this is what I'm talking about with this tactic. It's a dominating tactic. We dominate everyone. But the one thing we do seem to do is the chances they do create seem seem to get scored, which is very frustrating because if we created maybe the same type of chances, we'd be winning games by 5, 6, 7, 8 goals a game, which we do sometimes. But I don't know. Maybe we need a bit of a second option, which we do have, which is that one we used for Southampton. But it didn't prove overly successful. We were scoring a lot of goals, but we were conceding a hell of a lot of goals. First highlight in the second half, Nigel McCourt throw. He gets it back from Briggs in the middle to Ortiz. Back to McCourt. What can he do? Can he find the cross? He does. It looks like it's going close to the keeper, and the keeper comes and gathers. Rolls it out. Is this going to be a Salzburg attack here? Generally, we get beaten by long balls over the top, which I like. Well, I suppose not like that. That was a good ball, to be fair, and that is embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Come on, Lafont. Even the defending wasn't good there. It was a clever little ball. But do you see what I mean? That's their first shot, not their first shot on target, not none of that. That's their first shot, and it's dribbled in. Why does that always happen? I don't quite understand it. I really, really don't. We're going to demand more from the boys. And we're going to make a change as well. I'll see what happens on this highlight, but I'm thinking of giving Iwobi a run out. Always used to score for us whenever he played. And Salzburg look like they've come out like a bit of a different team here. Selic, though, beats his man. And, oh, that would have been a really clever finish, that. 68 minutes gone. We're going to get Selic off, and we're gonna stick Adrian Thompson up there. I think he should be all right to get through the game. And then Londono. I want to keep Bob Smith on the pitch. I mean, he's been playing really, really well. Miguel Ortiz got the assist, which is nice to see. Brian Collins is going to come off, actually. And we're going to give Wendell a run out. Highlight here. I can tell the boys to tighten up. I've got a bad feeling about this for some reason, but this game shouldn't be that close. I'd like to see the stats just to see if they have had any more shots than just the one, because yeah, hopefully everything I'm saying is kind of getting proved to you right here with us absolutely dominating, and they've had one shot, yet we're 2-1 up. So the maths doesn't quite add up. It doesn't. But we've just stretched the lead to 3-1 through Thompson, and I must admit, I almost want to play two up top because I'd love to play Selick and Thompson up top. I really, really would. I think they would be unplayable. But you then have to lose a player out of defensive midfield or the middle, or you don't play wide men or something like that. And I don't think we'd quite have the balance there. But 87 minutes gone. Tell the boys to concentrate. But this game should be all over, done and dusted. They haven't really even stood a slight chance, Red Bull Salzburg today. Bob Smith beats his man superbly. Thompson gets the ball. It's a clever little shot off the post. We could have had many, many more goals today. Look at that. Two shots, one on target, one goal. And I've often had question marks over the goalkeeper, Lafont, as well. I don't some of the goals we're conceding though, they can't be his fault. We're just conceding the odd goal, but all I know is, look, if we had 29 shots, 13 on target to score 3. Now, with that ratio of that, if we were to have 2 shots, 1 on target, we wouldn't be scoring 1. We would have to be having 10 shots, 5 on target to maybe score 1. So the balance is wrong somewhere, but we're doing okay. So I don't know. It's really hard, but we're going to tell the boys well done. It was a good win. We done exactly what was needed from us, and you know it's a good 3 points in the Open and Champions League fixture anyway. So there we go. Ortiz is out for 4 weeks because that's just typical. Classy Smith, I completely agree. Passionate, superb in front of goal. He loved it. Maybe even get him a start in the next game against Stoke, but you never know. Um, Thompson, rumours swirl as a Real Madrid watch on. They want to sign him. They know he's out of contract. They're trying to unsettle him, and yeah, it's kind of working, to be honest. So things not too rosy at Arsenal at the moment, but that was a good episode. We beat Man City and we won in our Champions League opener. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll do my best to bring you daily content that will be around FIFA, Football Manager, maybe PUBG, things like that. Just games that I like to play, really. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode.